Amy Duggar shocks fans with her most revealing swimsuit yet. Hi, my name is Maria, nice to see you on my channel. One of the many ways that Jim Bob Duggar has exerted control over the women and girls in his life is with the infamous Duggar dress code. The code requires that female Duggars dress in modest attire at all times, so as not to stir up impure thoughts in the men they encounter. The appalling misogyny and implied victim blaming give you a good idea of how Josh was able to get away with so much for so long. Thankfully, several Duggar women are now rejecting the oppressive rules that dictate how they're allowed to dress. Not surprisingly, one of the Duggar women who refuses to comply with these outdated strictures is Jim Bob's 34-year-old niece Amy. Amy has been rebelling against Jim Bob's dictatorial rules since she was in her teens, but it's only in recent years that she's felt comfortable completely tossing the dress code out the window. And nowhere is this new flex more evident than in Amy's pool pics. Yes, most Duggar women sport swimwear that looks like it's something from a nightmare of the 1920s. But Amy is uninterested in wearing 10 pounds of clothing while up to her neck in water, so she dresses like a normal human being whenever she goes for a swim. Amy had a friend over to celebrate her birthday recently, and while there's nothing shocking about the way that either of them is dressed, it remains remarkable that Amy is essentially conducting a one-woman fundy revolution. Happy birthday to one of my sweetest friends. You are so loved. Amy captioned the pic. Please like and subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get new video updates. On Reddit and elsewhere, fans were quick to sing Amy's praises, with many suggesting that this is her most revealing swimsuit to date. And as usual, several people posited theories about what Jim Bob would make of his niece's latest look. All agreed that he would not be pleased. Amy's latest act of rebellion comes on the heels of a scathing Instagram rant in which the mother of one blasted her Duggar relatives for their failure to speak out against Josh's many sex crimes. Sometimes, not saying anything can be quite telling, Amy wrote on her page. She went on to accuse her relatives of turning their blind eye to what has happened. This isn't just a sad one-time occurrence. This is someone who preyed on the vulnerable and who is sick in the head. Amy continued. Clearly, Amy has no intention of allowing her relatives to forget that some of them were complicit in Josh's crimes. She concluded by asking that her followers use whatever platform they have to talk about the hard things and the sad realizations. I have so many dang questions. Don't you? She demanded. These days, just about the entire world is criticizing the Duggar clan, and Jim Bob and company deserve every ounce of that flack. But Amy knows that as a former insider, her criticism is likely to sting the most. Which is why we applaud her for not letting up.